Welcome to episode 75 of the Awkward Tapes, the podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward things. I forgot the saying for a second.
Fun fact, 75 is 25 less than 100.
We're 25 away from 100.
Whoa.
How do you feel about that?
You're telling me, hold on. You're telling me
Break it
that
down.
one day
One day.
someone just decided
Yep.
the way numbers are going to look is how they look now, and everyone agreed with it.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Honestly,
think the Mayans did it.
the same thing could be said about letters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the
I want you to
alphabet.
think about that,
A,
but only if you
Okay.
think about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like someone wrote a 2 one time,
that's
and they're
gonna
like,
mean
that's
this.
the second number.
comes after
Yeah.
one.
And they're like, okay.
I know. I've thought about this.
And the alphabet is in that order for no particular
yeah,
reason.
no reason.
No reason.
Actually,
Actually.
the keyboard is only in the arrangement that it is because of the typewriter. If we were to put it together nowadays, I don't think it would be in like the strange order that it's in.
Fascinating.
You know?
People are weird.
Noah, Noah like
What?
that.
No, I think Noah did like that.
Oh, you're talking like the keyboard that you type
Yeah.
on? Okay, I thought you were talking
No,
about
no,
like music keyboard.
not a piano. But
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be, they set a layout that's supposed to be the most efficient so one hand doesn't have to keep typing. Call it the QWERTY
Interesting.
keyboard. There's actually other keyboards that are supposed to be more efficient, but people don't use them because no one. learned
yeah, then
them.
you'd have to relearn it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Shmev, isn't that interesting?
That's interesting.
That's
I-
so interesting.
Do you know what I think, guys?
What do you think?
I think that's interesting.
That is interesting.
What's your thought today, Presley?
I wasn't prepared for that.
Well, now you
It's
are.
not like we haven't done this 75 times.
Oh, man. Actually, 74. You know?
That was disgusting.
That was a nice slurp, my friend.
So Presley thoughts, for those of you that are just tuning in, in case you haven't joined us from the very, very beginning
okay.
of episode 2.
Live? No.
We are live. Not really. All right. Man, this is just so unprofessional. I'm sorry. This is literally the worst. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I had it
It's
it
okay.
here,
Just sit in silence.
and I'm sorry. I this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here's one. Why did the kamikaze suicide pilots wear helmets?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if I need to laugh or not.
Oh, I guess that isn't something to laugh at.
No, it's been okay. The Lincoln assassination just became funny.
It did it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Zach's distraught.
Did it?
I'm not laughing.
Who's laughing?
I'm just smiling because I always
He's
smile.
laughing because he knows he shouldn't.
I'm smiling when I'm uncomfortable.
I mean, you got a point. Why
I'm
did
tr-
they?
I don't know. I'm trying to make y'all as uncomfortable
Here's what I
as
think.
possible this episode.
Before they do that, they need to get there securely. So they need to make sure if they hit their head that they can still continue on with the mission.
Correct. Right.
But did they? Okay.
I like the lobster one better.
That's because you came up with it.
I like a lot of them better. I'm uncomfortable right now.
So we wanted to announce today we're replacing Presley thoughts with Leighton thoughts. So
Yeah.
Leighton, if
It's
you
Don't have a
every
thought.
single thought is about cheese.
right.
Okay.
That's it.
Right.
You can't.
cheese
Can we
facts.
have a cheese
Dude.
of the
We
podcast?
could do
Yeah.
cheese of the pod.
cheese of the
Cheese facts.
Cheese facts.
I'm gonna
Well-
Havarti cheese. Man.
I am
Okay.
making it my mission.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, guys, for episode 75.
Make you as uncomfortable as possible on this episode.
That's normally our job to you.
Well,
Get
you've
ready.
succeeded.
So,
I'm taking that energy that
okay.
you thought you could destroy me with,
Okay.
and I'm going to reconfigure it and convert it. Because energy cannot be destroyed; it can only be converted. I'm going to redirect it
And,
Yep.
into you.
Andrew,
Yep.
Mr. Tate, please.
Yep. When we come back from the intro, me and Preston will be holding hands. Prepare yourself for a session of awkwardness. All right, we're back. Me and Presley are holding hands. He just doesn't want to show it. He just let go of my hand.
And I am grabbing his leg.
Yep, we're very close here on the awkward tapes.
You're not going to make me uncomfortable.
Evan wasn't able to join us today. Evan, we love you.
We miss you, son.
Hey, bud. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Today's episode is coming out on Thanksgiving. We didn't think about it until today,
Yeah.
so we didn't do like a Thanksgiving themed episode. But It's okay. Yeah. What are y'all thankful for?
I'm thankful for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for my friends. I like you guys.
We're all right.
Yeah, I
We're
enjoy it.
friends.
I enjoy
Yeah,
y'all.
you enjoy it.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
time to time, when you get really, really bored, you're like, yeah, I guess I'll see what they're up to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hop
for
on
sure.
Xbox, play a couple games,
Yeah, but then you're like, I don't like them that much. Then you get off, and
and then we just
Yeah.
decided to start a podcast.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're still growing on each other, honestly.
Yeah.
It's tough sometimes.
Like a fungus.
like a fungus.
Presley, you thankful for your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Sure.
you?
Do people know
Why?
that Layton's your brother?
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, they don't.
And I don't
Yeah.
think they believe us.
Just
most
your
of the
third
time.
reminder.
Your third or
Presley and
fourth or
Layton are
fifth.
Yeah.
brothers.
We've talked about it like 5 times.
And we're not even joking about that.
No,
No,
like
we're not.
actually,
Mm-mm.
same
Don't
parents,
you see the resemblance?
same everything,
Same parents.
same parents,
Same jeans.
same gene. Like
Same clothes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I wear Presley's old clothes.
Yep.
I do.
Can't
I
be
grew
dads.
out of them like a fat boy.
Yes, I guess. Yeah, I'm thankful for you guys too, the ones listening. We've been doing this for almost a year now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next month will be a year. Like December. It's like
23rd.
23rd will be a
Was
year.
it really?
It was.
The 23rd, huh?
It sure was. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's when the episode released, but that's when we recorded.
It released like the 28th or something.
Yeah. It took me a
Wow.
week to
But we
edit
recorded
that
the 23rd.
We never thought we'd come this far. That's amazing.
Nope.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep. So thank you guys, the ones that have been sticking around for almost a year now. We're thankful for you, and hopefully you'll stick around with us for another year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one though.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Just one
You
more.
don't have to do any more than
Listen, sign up for another contract.
that. You can only hear Presley a certain amount.
Yeah.
So,
Then
70
you gotta go somewhere else.
something episodes of Presley Thoughts.
right.
If you're still here and you're still sane, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can do better. I promise. Don't leave,
Can you?
please. Yeah,
Can you really?
I can try.
And you got
All
a
right,
question
well,
for
that's
you if
what
you're up
counts.
to it.
I'm down.
What childish thing do you still do and don't plan on ever stopping?
We talked about this before, but that's in my diet. I'm gonna stick with some mac and cheese, some Dino Nuggies.
I'm like, what is he? Where's he going with this?
Layton, what's that thing you always say about Dino Nuggies?
They're better than the regular kind.
Yes.
You're better than Dino Nuggies.
They
I don't
taste
think-
different, I promise.
Debatable.
Yeah, I don't know.
There is more
They've gotta
protein
be
because they're made out of dinosaurs.
Can you repeat
That's
this?
Right.
What's something that you did as a kid that you did and you're gonna continue to do?
What childish thing do you still do and don't plan on ever stopping?
Yeah, basically.
When I go to bed, sometimes will still jump in my bed for fun.
Like when you say, okay,
Like-
I've brushed my teeth, I've brushed my head. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go to bed. And so when you go to your bed, you like don't just crawl in like a normal person under the sheets. You jump in.
Yeah, and sometimes it's pretty detrimental to the dog that really likes to burrow under my sheets. So I had to stop, but
This is a dark episode.
no,
It is a little dark in here.
it's okay. At least we're not talking about kamikaze pilots or anything, right? But anyways,
Presley.
I don't know what y'all are talking
yeah,
about.
I still do that. Do you guys still
Jump? I mean, on
you know.
occasion, I guess.
Yeah,
I
why
don't
don't
really
you
think
stand up and
about it.
jump? You know, yeah, you
Do a
can.
little bit of that.
Yeah,
right there.
well,
a little
So
hop.
do you like walk up the stairs and you like get a head start and you just run and you just like dive into the bed?
I gotta plan it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll walk towards my bed, move the chair, walk back to the end of the staircase, and then just jump.
And how many times have you injured your dog
Or put a hole in the wall.
or put a hole in the wall?
Okay, this feels targeted. So
No.
I have put a hole in my wall
Talking to
one
you.
time. That was
Yeah.
actually with you guys, so you should know that. You remember that?
I wish I was there.
we were all cuddled
you
up.
weren't there.
I was at college.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I like lunged into my bed and then ended up accidentally
Yeah.
putting a hole in my
We were
wall.
all comfy and ready to watch a scary movie, and then here comes Zachary, kind of like how you described, where he just
Yeah.
with the hand motions and everything.
Presley was mortified.
Hole in the wall. I can't believe.
The hole in the table.
I think Presley needs some more caffeine.
Poor Levi. You knocked him over. But yeah, that's something I
That's
do.
his name. Oh. I forgot you're naming the ducks.
Yeah, and
Do
stay
you
tuned.
remember all of
We're coming up with a lot of cool stuff for the Ducks. I don't want to announce the thing I'm making just yet, but it's going to be cool. Stay tuned for it.
Kamikaze duck.
No. Let's
I'm a kamikaze flying.
But that's a
Minute,
hard
minute,
question, though.
yeah.
I don't really know the answer to that. Schmev?
But do you know a answer?
Not really.
Okay.
Do you know my answer for me? What did I do
I'd
as a
say
child?
as a child,
As a young lad.
you brought smiles to people's life.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to continue to do that.
I love watching you run.
You think you're gonna keep running?
There's actually a funny story behind that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
So-
hoping for.
I used to play. I played 2 years of flag football, and then I played 2 years of tackle football in like middle school or whatever. And there was this kid on the team. He was like really, really fast, and he, just for fun, he would run with his arms down, and he wouldn't move. Just like not seriously, not when the play actually started, but like coming back to the huddle, he just kind of like flap his arms. I thought that looks kind of cool, so I started doing it where I would just run without even moving my arms, just all leg movement as hard as I could run without moving my arms.
It's the funniest thing.
That's why I run like that sometimes.
I've
It's
always
funny.
wondered, but that cannot be the most efficient
No.
way to run.
No.
I don't when I'm actually trying, but if I'm like trying to show off, I'm like just like, okay, I'm just gonna have my arms down. and
Look
still
how
run faster.
aerodynamic I am without my
Yeah.
arms.
Like when me and him race, it's just like it looks like
Arms
his
down.
arms are flailing in the wind.
Oh, like the what is? I don't know. It's just anime. The way those people run, like with their arms
Yeah.
behind
He
them.
looks like, is it a
Squidward?
peacock that they run and their wings are just tucked in?
Yeah.
They just-
Almost like a fast waddle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what.
It's kind of like a ostrich.
Once
Or
he gets
no,
going,
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
once he gets going, the arms
The
kind of
fastest
catch
bird.
wind.
Or
he starts
what
to
it-
catch flight.
What
then they
honestly,
come
what it
back.
really looks like someone with no arms.
Yeah, because I'm running without my arms.
Are you making
Yes.
fun of people with disabilities?
Yes.
You shouldn't have laughed at that.
What was that?
No, I remember this
Oh,
one
man.
time at the petting zoo. No, not at the petting zoo. Something I do is I jump up and I like hit the top of the door frame.
Yep.
Still
Wait.
do that.
Just at a petting zoo.
What did that have to do
Oh
with
no,
the
not a
petting
petting
zoo?
zoo.
What? That was very.
Like where the pets pet you?
No. No.
Where the
No.
pets pet
Like
you.
I'll still jump up and I'll hit the top of the door frame, or I'll just reach up and I'll
You're
touch it.
cheesing.
No, I do.
No, he actually does hit the door frame.
know
That
you
doesn't have
do,
anything to
like-
do with the zoo, but
I
like,
know.
so much cheese. Evan, what do you think?
oh,
That's that.
that's
dark.
unfortunate.
Poor guy.
R.I.P.
We miss him.
R.I.P.
We kicked Evan off
Anyway.
the pod. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we never said what happened there.
I don't know. There's not a. I want to stay young at heart forever.
Oh, sure.
I would like to have. Oh, here's a really good one. I would like to continue to have the type of dreams I had as a kid.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I'll get one every now and then, but I don't think I had any dreams last night, and that's kind of sad. Like, if I have to. Sleeping is. Hand motion.
Gosh.
Sleeping is necessary.
Well,
It's debatable.
no. Is it?
I think you'd be on time if you just didn't sleep.
Golly.
tested
Hey,
that.
we tested that too. That did not work.
Nope.
And listen, you know what's funny too?
No.
This morning, guys, I had to go take care of my brother's dog, right? So I had to get up extra early. And so I set my alarm for 6:30 this morning. And mind you, I was sleeping at Evan's. I was in a sleeping bag on the floor. And
They are in bed together.
Evan will tell you, my alarm was going off for 15 minutes. But he
has a
decided,
problem.
okay, so he was like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go turn it off for him, maybe go wake him up. And then as he's walking towards me, subconsciously I knew like he was walking towards me, and then I woke him up and I jumped out of my sleeping bag and
Pulled
turned
out
off
a
the alarm.
gun, and you were like,
No! Stop it. No. So I literally was able to tell that I woke him up and jumped out of my sleeping bag and turned it off. And he went, what the crap? Like I was dead asleep and that alarm was going off. But as soon as I heard him wake up, that was when it was over.
Do you remember that
is weird.
the scene from The Amazing Spider-Man when the alarm goes off and he just like smashes it and he goes back to bed?
yeah.
That was you. The alarm or Evan's walking towards you, you just break your phone and you just go back to bed.
He's just standing there
No.
like, what?
Yeah, it was funny though. He wasn't like freaked out or anything. He was just like, "Oh, well, okay." You're up.
Tell us about that thing that you sent me that text where you have your new alarm robot. buddy.
Yes. Okay, so I've used it in the past, but this is more of a new development where I can't wake up in the morning, right?
development.
It is?
And in the last year or so.
Okay.
Okay, so I bought this alarm forever ago, and basically what it is, it's an alarm on wheels. So what happens is when you have the alarm go off in the morning, it'll start rolling off of your nightstand, your bed, wherever you put it, and it'll start running around the room on these wheels, and you have to get up in order to turn it off, and you have to catch it. So I hadn't used it yet, but I have this like floating bookshelf above my bed, and I put it specifically on top of there so that when it goes off, it, in theory, hopefully hits me in the head and wakes me up. That's how
So you
bad
have
this
a
has gotten.
bookshelf that is literally, it's not attached to anything.
It's
It's just floating in midair
oh my gosh.
right above your head.
Yeah.
And so this thing is sitting on top.
Right.
It goes off, and okay, I see.
That's the really interesting thing about floating bookshelves is that it doesn't exist, and I'm the only one that has one
Yeah.
because I'm just OG money like that. So
Dope Sauce McGee Town.
dope sauce McGee.
Honestly, though, unless it's an actual
cool.
person coming to wake you up, I think you would just let it run around the room. I don't know that I don't see that helping.
It's
When
gonna
I-
hit him in the head though.
Yeah, like what if
Like
what
your
if-
alarm that goes going off for 15 minutes ain't gonna wake you up.
just made someone wreck their car.
That was so loud, dog.
If that doesn't get you up, to my point, I don't think
Oh.
a little football going around the room.
I'm gonna make an alarm
on
out of
wheels.
that.
Honestly, can I just hire you to do that in the morning? Like that was so
If you pay me
loud.
enough, I'll go to your house, stand over your bed.
Yeah.
You'd be so scared.
Slap him in his
You know how
bald
you
head.
wake up just so terrified too?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you wake up like, okay, it's time to start my day. I wonder what the day will bring me.
Oh no!
It's always like, oh, what?
what?
I think we could convince you that you were asleep for like 5 days or something
Let's
like
do
that.
it.
Can we please?
Yeah.
No.
Zach, you've been in a coma.
I think the most I've ever slept.
Presley died.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
This
No.
is dark.
The most I've ever
He
slept.
was a
though,
kamikaze.
Didn't put a warning.
Oh no!
God.
Oh, his glasses are falling off. There's only one arm.
It's only one of your balls.
15 hours.
You slept for 15 hours?
I did one time. I
Oh
slept
my
that
God.
long.
Is that the record for
When?
you?
Well, that's like Leighton's normal amount.
Granted, I was sick though, so I mean it was
okay.
like 15 straight, but I was like way under
so
the
what do
weather.
you do on a normal basis? Like, what's your average sleep?
Average sleep time? It really ranges on whether or not I'm being responsible lately, but on average, I'd say
Like, if you are responsible.
if I am responsible,
If in the miracle that happens, you were responsible, what is your average thing?
like
just kidding.
if I had a really good week where I was responsible and actually like did all the things I need to do to go on bed on time or go to bed on time, 7 or 8 hours,
Perfect.
which is great. But normally I get around 4 to 6.
Same.
So that's about the norm.
I'm at the point now where if I get less than 8 or 7.5 exactly,
It hurts.
I might as well just not even start my day.
You just forget to put clothes on.
You're just an old man.
Everything's thrown on.
listen,
Honestly.
no. Here's the thing: I've gotten so used to getting 8 hours, and I love how it feels. Make yourself comfortable. That I can't go back. I challenge each and every one of you: get at least 8 hours once
He gets 7.5
for a week,
He ends up
so
like,
you can reap the full effects. It will change your life.
puts his car in the shower and drives the shower to work.
Hop in the fridge to
can't-
take a shower.
Yeah. Hop in the
You
you
should
crawl
be
in the
Gary
freezer.
Vee.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. He actually does get like 6 to 8 hours
Yeah.
of sleep. 6 hours during the week, 8 to 10 on the weekends.
Yep.
And he's a hustler.
Then there's Elon who just sleeps in the factory.
Yeah,
he?
literally.
Well,
though.
He did for a while.
yeah.
I saw
efficiency.
this
Yeah.
thing where they were like, you've got all this money. Like, why is it that you sleep in this like double wide or
the grind.
And he was like, I actually find it way more comfortable than my big house. Like it's nice. It's got everything I need. And this guy's got like $1 billion, but he legitimately sleeps in a very small trailer.
Yeah, he's built different.
Yeah,
For real though,
For
just,
show.
I don't know if this. Why are y'all talking like that? If I ever would ever come into some money,
Yeah.
in this hustle of life, I don't think I would want to live in a mansion or anything too fancy. Just to keep myself grounded. I mean, you see celebrities that don't live lavish lives, and they're actually like some of my favorite people, even though I've never met them. What's that? The guy with the anger issues?
Barack Obama.
Everyone.
No. Oh, what's he? He's in anger management. Happy Gilmore. I can't think of his name.
Emma Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Emma Watson. She
The troll from Goonies.
she's pretty hot. So
All right.
I've
Wait,
lost.
the guy
I've
with
entirely lost
Gary
my point.
Busey? No, you said the guy with anger issues. What are you talking
Where-
about? Jack
where-
Nicholson.
Jack
No,
Nicholson.
he was in anger management.
Jack Nicholson.
Who was the co-star?
Adam
Jack
Sandler.
Nicholson.
Yes, Adam Sandler.
He was the main
Couldn't
He
character.
think
doesn't
of
have anger
Adam-
issues.
In Happy Gilmore, he does.
In most movies, he does.
No.
He's screaming at
How
the
did he
top of
not
his
think-
lungs.
Evans.
I don't know.
Evan's talking.
I've only got
Whoops.
7:45 left.
talking to?
I've only got 7.5 hours last night. That's why I couldn't think of his name.
Presley is talking about the movie Anger Management, right?
Yes.
Yes, and that stars Jack Nicholson, which you were right. That's
Yes.
the co-star. But what you were actually thinking of was Adam Sandler.
I think you were just teasing me.
Okay, so go.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Okay.
I got some cookies.
You got some cookies.
Was that just in your pocket?
Yeah.
All right.
This is
What
a
about I got
hectic-
in my pocket?
Hectic 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Contact case.
Well, what was your point?
My point is that guy just walks around wearing T-shirts
He
and
does.
athletic shorts. He
Yeah.
doesn't
Oh, yeah.
walk around
That's true.
like a G. He doesn't walk around in like these $1,000 suits and
Like
all
a
that.
G.
He walks around more like an M.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
cracks me up when
Like-
people use letters.
Just kind of an
What does
irrelevant.
that mean, by the way? When someone says they're a G,
I don't
what does
know.
G stand for?
Noah, can you look that up?
yeah,
I
hey,
know, can you look
I
it
think
up?
it means that they're like.
did you pull that out of your pocket?
I think it means that they deserve respect because they're more older and mature.
Gang-
Is that
Gangster.
what is that what G
It
stands
could be
for?
gangster.
Yeah.
It's like OG.
So I'm
Is
a
old
G.
gangster.
Original.
I think
gangster.
that's-
Original
Same-
gangster.
Yeah.
I think that's the same thing. Yeah.
OG is like G, I guess. I bet.
Well, anyway,
Bet.
Bet.
that kind of does not answer the question at all because I wasn't rich as a child, and I'm definitely not going to keep that going.
Mm-hmm.
But
I like these. So, Presley, you mean to tell me if you were to come to money, as you literally said,
come into money.
if you okay, all right. So, if you were to do that, you mean to tell me
Can do it.
you wouldn't buy a fancy sports car, your dream car, your dream house?
He'd buy a 2002 Camry.
You would buy.
I might just
2002
be ironic.
camera.
If I did, I wouldn't. How do I say this? I wouldn't
I don't
go.
know.
I wouldn't go fancy. I would buy a dream car, but a dream car for me is like
The 2002 Camry.
yeah, something from the early 2000s, or for me like a JDM from the 90s, and then build it
There you
up
go.
because it's something you don't see anymore.
So you want the car to represent you. You come from here,
I
and you
want-
build it up.
He would just drive a tractor
Actually, yes.
everywhere.
Honestly, yeah. You see all these guys with the big trucks and the stance trucks and the thick wheels, and you got to use like a trampoline to get into the trucks.
Somehow make the
Yeah.
make the tractor's top speed like 120.
Honestly, I've told y'all I would
Flying.
off-road if I could. I would spend the money on a Prius and then build it as a track car
Oh my gosh.
or an off-roader,
I
just
don't-
for
you
the
could.
irony. I would have fun with it, but I wouldn't like let it manipulate my perception of the world. That's what I want to stay away from.
Oh, well, that's just a mindset. You can have nice things and still be humble.
You
All right,
can.
we'll make 'em mad.
It just makes it difficult.
You need
Yeah.
to be a vacuum and
No matter what, though,
You're making
that's going
such
to
a
happen
mess.
if you have money. If you don't have-
I disagree. I don't think you're just subject to a life of entitlement or
in depression.
in depression.
No, I don't. I'm not
You
saying
can have
that.
depression without
I'm
money.
saying like even if you downgrade your house, downgrade your car, you know that you have that much money to where you can do whatever you want.
well,
That's what would influence you.
downgrade is
more.
relative.
Well, yeah.
It is. That's a good point.
That's very good, Presley.
It's like
Because like Adam Sandler, no, that's a bad example.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, he can go
Yep.
from his $15 million house to 10. So
Yeah.
that's just like,
It's like a $10 million house.
Yeah. No,
Cool.
I would definitely. I'm with Leighton here. I would buy a nice house. I like.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't. I feel like there's a difference between like a really nice, like really beautiful home, but then there's a difference between like that and a mansion. I don't really want a mansion. Mansions are just too big.
too big.
Too much to keep up with.
Yep.
No thanks.
Need
But that's
12
all
cleaning
relative, though.
ladies.
Like, what's
No.
nice to you is not necessarily what I would think is nice. I think a house of a decent size, able to have the ability to host things, but also have people stay if they need somewhere to stay.
Okay.
Something with a lot of capabilities with a layer.
I mean,
say a
Something-
layer.
A layer.
Okay, I see
a
it.
house with
Presley,
a layer.
Presley.
That would be just
You want a
beautiful.
bat
In the
cave.
middle of the woods.
A bat
I would
cave.
love a bat cave.
Oh my.
Oh my
I
god.
see your point, man. But the
hears
thing is that you like, yes, it is relative for person to person. But I'm just saying, like, something that is excessive and something that I don't need is not something I'd want. Like, for instance, I think it was, man, I forgot who it was. It might have been Kanye West or someone, but they bought like a 10,000 square foot house or something insane. I don't need that much.
Yeah.
I disagree. I'm just joking.
Like-
I was just trying to argue.
Would I
Wait.
want something like that? No, not really. Maybe like 5,000 square feet would be absolutely killer. But that's about the max.
Well, you see where Kanye is right now. He's doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's model
Yeah,
our
let's,
life after him.
After
Let's-
Kanye.
Yeah. Dude, that guy makes me struggle so much with whether or not I need to keep my poster of
Oh, I
him.
can't stand him.
Like, no, here's my thing
I really
though.
can't.
Like,
I don't like him.
let's talk about it. I think it is very real that he has mental issues and like real mental issues, and that's nothing to mess around with. And I think that people supporting him during this time when he's having episodes like this is not very cool. Do I still think Kanye has one of the greatest like careers in music? Absolutely. Am I gonna like support him and everything he's saying right now because he's obviously having a manic episode? No, I'm not. So like to say you don't like Kanye, I can understand where you're coming from for sure. But I also think it's good to understand that he's just going through something right now and that we shouldn't just support him while he's having all of these issues, you know?
I
Yeah.
agree. I don't think that I don't
That was well
have
put.
a huge opinion on whether I like him or dislike him.
Yeah.
But like what you said, like obviously he's got something going on there.
Yeah.
And I think he's been pretty open with like what has going on. I think
Mhm.
he's like bipolar and other stuff like that. So
Divorced.
Yeah, maybe.
that might have something.
That'll
to do.
take a toll.
You said what?
Divorced.
Divorce? Yeah,
Just
that's a
stuff
huge
like
thing.
that. Like he's got something going on. So when he says stuff like that, you're kind of like, I don't like that, but like you said, he's going through like an episode, let's say, or whatever. Like you
Yeah.
may not genuinely believe what he says in the moment.
Mhm.
So
That's the thing with celebrities, though. They're put on such a pedestal that if they
Yes.
ever screw
Yes.
up, that's in front
have
of
a bad
everybody.
tweet and then
I
it's
would
over.
like to stay down on the DL because if I ever screw up, I would like to be one of the only people that know about it.
At least he's gonna
Yeah.
make a good president.
Yep. Presley, 2064.
No, Kanye.
I could never do that. I couldn't vote him for president. I can't.
A decent amount of people in the state that we are in actually voted for Kanye a couple
Can
years
you
ago.
look
Yeah.
up what the percentage was for people that voted for Kanye?
Oh,
Noah?
Tennessee had the most, actually.
I think I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
it was
was-
probably still only like 3%.
It was, but
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 still,
it's like hundreds.
But
Yeah.
still,
yeah.
No, or
insane
thousands.
most
numbers.
people are like, I just want to see a variety of presidents.
Golly.
Do you guys have an opinion on like the Green Party and all that stuff? Because like obviously we have like the Democratic Party and
The
then
what?
the Republican Party, and then you
It's
got
like
like the
another
Green
party.
Party.
What's a
Did you
Democrat?
say Korean?
Green.
Green. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
So like
I don't
you
wanna
can
talk
you know how a lot of people will vote either Republican or Democrat. There's a third
Oh,
party you
yeah,
can technically
a
vote
third
for.
option.
It's just like most people never do
And
because
then there's independents. that
Yeah, then
aren't
there's
even in.
independents.
Yeah.
and it's like
He fell into that minority of
Yeah.
alternative options.
and it's like, well, if I believe in this third party, do I vote for it or do I have to go with one of the other two because that's the ones that are actually going to win? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Noah, did you find it?
It said he got 60,000 votes.
60,000?
Total.
10,188 in Tennessee.
10,000 from
10,000
Tennessee. 60,000 total.
That is
Yeah.
insane.
So 1 out of 6 people who voted for him.
I'm gonna run. I might get 100 votes.
Yeah.
And I can say I ran for president and got 100 votes.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Y'all
Wow.
vote for me? You better
Nope.
not. Yeah, don't.
You
All
vote
I
for
gotta
me?
say is he better come perform in Nashville with those kind of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Get better, Kanye. We love you.
Yeah.
At least I do.
Yeah. All right. Good talk.
You should
Good point.
find people around you that care about you. Don't tell me what to do. That was the Kanye
He's
thing.
referencing Kanye right now. He
Oh.
did
He
that
said you
during
should
an
find
interview.
people that love you and can care about you and call you out on stuff. Don't tell me what to do. Have a nice day. Don't tell me what to
That
do.
sounds like something I would say. To be honest,
Trev, I want you to live a good life. Don't tell me what to do.
Leighton, I think
Killer.
cheese is just okay.
Don't tell. Wait.
Wait,
Don't tell me about my cheese.
there it is. Sorry, Shmev. We kind of talked over you there for a minute.
Oh, wait. What? Really?
Shmev, do you have something you'd like to
Well,
share?
you better not tell me what to do because I'm gonna keep talking. I'm
Do I have
just
something I want to share?
You have something you want to share?
Oh, let's see here.
It's okay. You can get out.
You can do it.
Come
on.
One time.
He has no idea where this is going.
He doesn't understand what's going on. Right
One time in elementary school,
now.
I made a.
I can't.
I don't know what to say.
Thank you guys for joining.
This is a lot of pressure.
Oh man.
I feel everyone's eyes looking at me.
I love how we got here from Thanksgiving though. You know.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
This podcast took quite a turn.
Thanks for the cookies today, Schmef. They
You're
were
welcome.
They're delicious.
Yeah, there's more over there. We'll have them in the next episode.
Yeah.
They need to be gone.
I've already had like 2. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
get a
eat
sugar
8 more.
crash.
So
But there's
Nah.
only
10.
6. Oh. Never mind.
You suck at math.
I didn't know how many we started
It's
with.
terrible. It's really making me mad lately. How bad you are with math.
So true.
You were in school for 13 years.
Yeah, honestly.
and learned math every single year.
What can I say?
And math is still the thing you suck at.
I'm afraid.
I feel like
This is
What is the point of
Oh my-
school
I'm
if you
scared.
don't learn math and you use it in everyday life? Pythagorean theorem, wasted. Y equals mx plus b. That's out the door. Linear equations, gone.
It's okay. I feel like this is misguided anger. The poor ducks.
I think we're gonna send Shmev to some anger management
Help.
and
You have a crazy look in your eye.
No, it's just his face.
the eye twitch and everything. Wow. Well,
Anyway,
Can you get us out of here,
yeah.
please?
Thanks, guys, for coming back. We're gonna end this so I can slap Presley around.
and
Then we'll hold hands. It'll be
next
all right.
episode he might just verbally abuse him again.
I
so
might. He's
stick
gonna
around
come
for
back
that.
with a black eye, just so
Yeah.
you know. I'm holding myself back a lot right now. So, yeah, thankful for you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you spend it with your family and eat a lot of food.
Please.
I know we all will.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would love to
absolutely.
see Leighton on Thanksgiving. He cleans
Challenge.
the entire table.
It's quite a sight.
Is
Ciao.
Oh yeah.
it? All right. Well, hopefully you
maybe I
guys
should-
have a good Thanksgiving.
maybe I should
Happy
vlog it.
holidays. It's Christmas time.
It's Thanksgiving time.
Oh.
And then it's
No,
Ho.
after this.
Oh.
Okay.
By the
Yes.
time they're
Yes.
seeing this,
Okay,
it might
you're
be
right.
after Thanksgiving.
You're right.
Have a happy holidays, and thank you for joining us
For a session
of awkwardness.
of awkwardness.
Come here, Presley.
Beat him!